Procrastination is something that we all struggle with, whether it's putting off that big project or delaying small tasks that just keep piling up over time. The truth is, procrastination isn't about laziness, it's often about feeling overwhelmed and not actually knowing where to start. In this video, I'm going to share practical and proven tips that actually work to beat procrastination. These are strategies that you can start today to finally take control of your time and get things done. If you're new here, my name is Tom and I'm an engineering student on a journey of self-improvement while sharing everything I learned along the way with you guys. So let's get into it. So the techniques I want to share today, I actually learned in Ali Abdaal's new book, The Feel Good Productivity. Now this book has lots of insights, but one topic they extensively went into was about beating procrastination. And the one part that I want to focus on was seeking clarity, which really resonated with me. Now the first aspect of this is finding your why. Now, this is really important to actually understand why you want to do your work or achieve the goals that you want to. Because if you don't know why you're doing something, it's pretty impossible to actually finish it because you have no direction on where you actually want to go or what you want to achieve. This also sheds light on what truly matters and really focuses on the essential tasks that you need to get the job done. A lot of the time you can get bogged down in the shallow work, which a lot of the time doesn't actually lead to progress in your goals. Things will always go wrong and change, but once you have this purpose, you can keep this golden thread through all the work so you can focus on what truly matters. Take this YouTube channel for example. I could get really het up on meeting subscriber goals and view counts and everything like that, but when I actually think about it, the purpose of why I'm doing this is to share insights and help people, and that in turn will help the channel grow anyway. But it also means that I actually enjoy the process too. This completely takes the pressure off making videos because I know everyone that I make doesn't have to be perfect, and I can actually enjoy the process knowing that every time I can just slightly improve, and that's going to help someone somewhere. I know that I don't have to be perfect for a very, very long time, and having this purpose kind of grounds me into where I'm at and can actually enjoy it. Once you've found your why in the work and goals that you want to do, the next step is to actually know what you need to do. When it comes to goals, a lot of people go to SMART. This is the one that's been around for ages and everyone seems to know. The specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time related. The problem with these is that it focuses on the end goal rather than actually the journey that you're going through day to day. SMART goals for sure, for long-term goals, are really good because it sets out what you actually want to achieve. But in terms of the here and now into the short-term goals, Ali suggests using NICE. So NICE covers near-term, input-based, controllable, and energizing. And it's really focusing on how to enjoy the journey through it all. These goals focus on controlling your daily or weekly objectives while also making the process enjoyable. For example, you could have a SMART goal of losing 5 kilograms by the end of the year. Now, this is specific, you can measure it, it's achievable, realistic, and obviously you've got that time frame for end of the year or in however many months that you need to. But obviously that goal doesn't actually break down the individual steps that you need to. The NICE goal you could implement to achieve this is this week you could go for a 10-minute walk every day in nature with a friend. Now this is near term, being this week, input based, meaning that you're actually focusing on what you need to do to achieve the overall long-term goal. It's controllable because you can go for a walk as and when you choose, and it's actually energizing. When you go into nature, when you're going with a friend, it actually boosts your energy a lot more than staring at a screen or doom scrolling for hours on end. And again, I can use YouTube as an example. So say if I had the SMART goal of hitting 1,000 subs by the end of the year, great, amazing goal. How do I actually achieve that? Well, the main thing that's going to help me on that is short-term wise, making videos. So a NICE goal I can implement to achieve this is this week I want to film 2 videos which are completely in my control, and beforehand I can listen to music and afterwards I can talk to my housemates. Something as easy as that. The main point here is having these NICE goals over a shorter time frame of days or weeks means that you can really focus on what you actually need to do, the steps you need to take to actually get to that overall goal. Otherwise it can just feel overwhelming and you might not even start. So now you know why you want to do something, what you have to do to achieve it, but you also need to work out when you're going to have the time to do these tasks. This is again a key aspect of this method because when you don't allocate time to something, life just gets in the way. You're gonna overrun from a normal routine, you can get into traffic, things come up, and not actually allocating the time to do these things means that they're just gonna fall to the wayside. So the best way to do this, put it in a calendar. Every task that you have, every time you have a new project or a new goal that you want to achieve, open up your calendar and have a look, right, where can I implement these nice goals across my week or during my day so that I'm actually given a block of time dedicated to achieve this? Because this is how you actually build the momentum to make progress. One of the key things to remember for this though is to actually do an exercise where you foresee failure. Now this is something again Ali spoke about in his book, and I feel it's really powerful because a lot of the time we focus on a lot of the positives, which obviously is good. You want to feel good when you're actually trying to achieve all your goals. But a lot of the time when things go wrong, we have no plan B, or we don't actually see these things coming, and then we get there, we don't know what to do, and then again, we lead to procrastinating and not actually achieving anything. So foreseeing failure is a great exercise to actually sit down, look at what and when you actually plan these things and seeing what could go wrong. So say with, I want to walk 10 minutes every day this week. It's a nice goal. It's near term, input based, controllable and energizing. If you plan that after work or school, does that mean if you're tired, you're less likely to actually do it? Or if you get stuck in traffic, again, you could miss your opportunity to actually complete this. Knowing that, could you change that to somewhere else? Could you walk in the morning? Could you do it on your lunch break or something like that? These are the kind of things that you can go through in your mind, because what can go wrong normally does. It's important to have that foresight so you give yourself the best chance to actually stick into your short-term and long-term goals. So there you go. Next time you have a project and you just can't seem to get work done on it, you keep procrastinating, remember to ask yourself why you're actually doing it. Find that intrinsic motivation that actually started the process in the first place. Work out what you need to do. Have a clear vision in your mind of these are the steps I need to take to really make progress in this. And then focus on when you're actually going to allocate the time to do this. And all of these are just a recipe for pure productivity. If you found this information useful and want to learn more ways to never procrastinate ever again, then have a look at the first link in the description and my private community and coaching. And as always, love you all, and I'll see you in the next one.